I'm joined once again by Stephen Ray, who's going to be taking on Kajan Johnson at UFC Fight Night 127 on March 17th. Stephen, how the heck are you?
Yeah, I'm feeling great, man. How are you?
I'm doing well, but not as good as you, man. Congratulations on re-signing with the UFC. I know you got a new manager, and things are really looking on the up for you. How did this all come together with you linking up with Ali Abdelaziz and re-signing with the UFC?
Well, yeah, since I fought out my contract, I've been in limbo for a good 7 months, or somewhere around then. And yeah, I had kind of fell out with my management even before the whole fighting out the contract stuff. We got off to a bad start even before there was on-fighting stuff, and it was just kind of a new management that I'd signed with as well. But yeah, we decided to go our separate ways. We agreed on something so that I can go elsewhere. And yeah, and I seen a lot of social media saying that, you know, Ali was one of the great managers, all his fighters praising him. So I'm like, you know, he must be a good manager if all his fighters are saying he is. And looked into him a bit, and you know, it looked like he'd done some good stuff. So yeah, we got in contact. I can't actually remember if he messaged me or I messaged him. But yeah, we started getting in contact, and I was telling him what my situation is, and he was happy to help out. He wasn't sure if he can actually take me on as and start managing me, because he's got a busy roster, the guys. But he said that, look, I don't know if I'm able to manage you, but I feel horrible for the situation you're in, so I'll try and help you out, which is pretty cool. And yeah, just the more we got talking, then he's like, then, you know, I eventually signed with him because I seen what he was willing to do without even me being his fighter, never mind me being his fighter. So yeah, signed a deal to be with Ali, and yeah, it all worked out because one of his fighters got injured, which obviously maybe helped a little bit. You know, he had to break the news to Sean to say that Rustam was injured, and he was able to replace it with a kind of answer, that being me. So, yeah, man.
That's great. Yeah, it's certainly all worked out well for you. Now, I got to know, you know, so you have the Paul Felder fight. You know, things don't go your way in that one. You basically fought out your contract. Were there any other offers from other promotions, or was it just like, you know, you're going to wait and see if the UFC was, you know, going to round back and maybe look at re-signing you?
Yeah, well, I wasn't actually sure to start with in the first kind of couple of months. I didn't realise that I've maybe just ruined my career or ruined my job with the UFC. I just thought, you know, the UFC are busy at the moment. I'm going to get one 5-2. You know, I didn't realise what fighting out my contract meant. I thought that it was just fighting out my contract to try and get the money that we asked for, or that my old management had kind of advised that I was worth. So yeah, I did get an offer from ACB. They wanted me to fight in November, but I was like, no, sorry, I'm still kind of fighting with the UFC, even though I was out of contract. I was expecting to get a contract. Then time went on, and ACB got in contact again. You know, have you re-signed yet? And I was like, to be honest, I really don't know what's happening. Sean's saying he's really busy, getting people fights that are already in contract, and I was getting to the stage where I'm like, I don't know if I want to fight again if it's not in the UFC. It took me a long time to get to the UFC and build up, and you know, Obama Cage Warriors, and then it was always the goal to get there. So yeah, ACB then did offer me a contract, 6-fight deal, and it was a good contract as well. So, you know, thanks for them even offering me that. But again, I was wanting to hold it just a little bit longer and see what was going to happen with the London card, hoping that there was maybe an injury or something would happen. I also heard rumours that they're maybe coming somewhere else in Europe sometime soon. So I was holding off a little bit longer. Obviously, Ali, he was giving me advice saying, no, you'll be, you know, I think Sean's wanting to give you a contract, and and he's got a good, or I think he's got a fairly good relationship with Sean. So
yeah,
yeah,
well, he has so many fighters on the roster too. I'm sure he has sort of that in, and he sort of knows what's going on. Because he has so many fighters on the roster, which is good insight for a guy like you who wants to get on a card, needs that inside information.
That's it, exactly.
Yeah,
and it all worked out in the end. Obviously, there was an injury, so
yeah, it certainly did. Now you're taking on Kajan Johnson, and one of the things I wanted to ask you is, did you and Kajan ever train together at TriStar? Because I know he was there a couple years ago, and I'm not sure if you guys lined up at all.
Yeah, we've done some stuff together. To be honest, I can't actually remember too much how much we've done together. He might be able to answer that a bit better. I remember we've rolled a bit together, jiu-jitsu, and I think we maybe only sparred maybe once or a couple of times, and there's nothing I can really take from it that's that significant. I remember obviously being part of TriStar. He likes his leg locks, as well as myself. Ever since the whole John Danaher kind of system, I've been since I was over at TriStar, and we got Eddie Cummins and stuff along to show the Danaher system, and we've got one of our guys that also has been over there and training, and so yeah, I know that he's good. He's a brown belt in jiu-jitsu. He's got some good jits. He's as far as his striking, I know he's got a kind of maybe a traditional kind of mixed martial arts background. I think he likes like Bruce Lee and all the traditional type martial arts, a wee bit Taekwondo based, I would say. And I'm pretty sure I remember him even speaking when I was at the gym, saying that he wants to work on his footwork a lot since he got knocked out from Tai Hun Bang. He got knocked out of Tai Hun Bang, and I remember something getting said like he really wanted to focus on his footwork for the next few fights. And yeah, he's on a 3-fight win streak, even though I think he had a big layoff. But he's been doing well since he's been back. To be honest, I've not really looked into when that layoff was, like if that was before the 3 fights, if that was after the Tai Hun Bang and whatever.
It was no. He had layoffs in between all those fights, and actually the most recent one he fought in last September. There was I think a year or so gap in there as well because he was opening up a new gym. Because I don't know if you know, he was running a TriStar Vancouver right now. So that's been sort of, I'm sure, taking up some of his time as well. So yeah, at least for this fight, there's not like a huge layoff him heading in there. How's your training camp going, and who have been some of your main training partners for this camp?
Yeah, training camp's going great. I was always training anyway, just in case, obviously, London came along. So I've probably been training for this fight, even though, I never had an opponent for the last 5 weeks, 5-6 weeks. So by the time the fight comes, I've been training for about 8 or 9 weeks. So yeah, that obviously came in handy. I've not had to, ditch the pizzas and get in shape. I've been getting in shape anyway. I'm just doing my training camp at Higher Level MMA in Scotland, where I've done my last few fight camps. Because I've not actually been to TriStar in, I think, about 2 years. The last time I was at TriStar, actually, I was doing a fight camp for the Jake Matthews fight that eventually got cancelled, which is a good few years ago. So yeah, I've just stuck to the same as what I've been doing, training at Higher Level. A few sparring partners. Danny Henry, obviously one of my sparring partners, he's also fighting on the card.
He's fighting another Canadian in Hakeem Dawodo. You guys are against Canada for this fight, it seems.
Yeah, that's it. Scotland versus Canada. No, so yeah, he's getting sharp. I'm getting sharp. This is at featherweight. He's a big featherweight though, and he's he's long rangy, kind of a little bit. Same kind of reach and stuff as my opponent. So he's one of my sparring partners, along with some other good guys we've got in the gyms. A guy, Stevie McIntosh, another pro lightweight we've got that's really long and similar to Kajan. So, yeah.
That sounds awesome. How do you see this fight sort of playing out on March 17th?
To be honest, I didn't know obviously what Kajan's plan will be. Obviously, he's at TriStar, so they'll have seen a little bit of me. I noticed I don't know if who will be coming over with him, but I know, he's training under Faraz. I know Faraz well, and he knows me, so they'll have some sort of, they'll be coming up with some sort of game plan, knowing Faraz, he likes his kind of game plans and stuff. But yeah, to be honest, I can see this fight going anywhere. All I know is that I'm coming to bang. I'm coming with frustration that I need to let out to the UFC. Yeah, I could see him maybe moving a lot, using that footwork. He likes to kind of almost run a bit, and then he lunges in. He runs, he lunges in. So yeah, I feel like he might try and frustrate me, move a lot, try and be faster than me and try and hit and move. Or he might be looking to try and take me down if he feels that, he's got an edge on the ground, especially if he's looking at, my record and seeing that I've lost a few times via submission. But yeah, to be honest, I'm ready to go everywhere. I feel like I've improved loads, even since I've last been to TriStar. So even though they know a little bit about me, I've not been there in maybe about 2 years. I've improved and changed my game up quite a lot that I would say I've not really been able to show yet, because the Felder fight, obviously, it was quick. And the Joe Lazon fight, I ended up getting hammered the first round and just kind of having to dig deep and try and, come back and get the win. And like everybody knows, Joe's legit on the ground, and I survived down there. So, yeah.
Everyone's going to check out this fight. It's UFC Fight Night 127 coming up here March 17th. Stephen, thanks again for joining me here on the program. And again, congratulations on the new contract. Just remind people where they can find you on social media, and if you got any sponsors or shout-outs, the floor is yours.
Thanks, man. You can find me at Stephen Ray MMA. I think it is on Instagram and Twitter, and I'm Stevie Ray UFC, I think, for my Facebook page. Yeah, give me a follow. The fight night's going to be good. I'm sure me and Kajan are going to put on a good fight for the fans. Hopefully collect that 50 G's. So Kajan, if you're going to be watching, I'm sure you're going to listen to this. Let's get that 50 G's, man. Get training hard, because I am. And yeah, let's get that extra bonus. Shout out wise, thanks to Flora Fusion CBD oil company that's just started sponsoring me. Progain Meals, who's always supplied me with my meals, helped me make 155. It helps that weight cut and get that good nutrition in. Seconds Out Store in Edinburgh always gave me the best of gear. Saves me a fortune buying all the the good gear for MMA. And hoping I'm not missing anybody out. And yeah, thanks to Arena Gym in Kirkcaldy. Gary Patterson, he's been good to me, because I'm actually, coaching I've started my own little thing, Braveheart MMA, as well. While I had the layoff, I kind of started my own coaching, so I've got my own little team, thanks to him for kind of giving me the room and being good to me as well.